Hey, before I start the summary, let me make this clear. All this is owned by DC. I don't own any of this. And I encourage you guys to get a DC Infinite Ultra Edition membership. That's not because I'm a shill. That's just because it's only $13. Your first 7 days are free, but after that, it's $13. And only $13 a month? Come on, man. But if you ain't have it, that makes sense. I hope you still enjoy the video. Just know I don't own any of this. And this is just a summary. So I do encourage you to actually buy the book and read it. This is not like a full comprehensive. So yeah, I know why you clicked the video. You came to see the two roughest, toughest fighter is in DC. Duke it out. And DC's all in Black Canary. Let's begin. In the starting pages to 1 to 5, we read the announcer trying to hype up the fight of the century, the fight that will prove who's the best fighter in the eyes of the public. We are introduced to Black Canary versus Lady Shiva. As we read, we see Black Canary traveling what seems to be on an island into a flower shop visiting her mom, who is the original Black Canary. I love this. I love callbacks to legacy heroes and seeing where they started off. I think this is already off to a good start. So let's see where it goes. We got like 29 more pages. On page 6, we actually get to see the dialogue from the original Black Canary and then the new Black Canary. It's so sweet to see these characters interact. It keeps a consistent timeline. It shows us why DC resets ever so often. And it makes it clear that the fighter story is, if not more important than the actual fighter, because we're seeing the reason why she's doing all this, right? Her mom, her legacy, or what we think the reason why she's doing all this. We also got to acknowledge here that the story is already taking time to show us why this fight means so many different things to many different people, right? For a big reason you get is that Black Canary is a hero, so we want to see the hero win. But we get a small reason also, like this little black girl who stems from the same city that Black Canary from, or the same town. And she comes up to her and she says, hey, no one has ever won anything in this city, let alone be the best fighter. So this means so much to so many different people. Black Canary, when she fights, she's not just holding the weight of the Justice League. She's not just representing herself. She's representing the little guy. Because at the end of the day, Black Canary is human like me and you. On page 7, we see a good face-to-face, and we get to peep the height difference between Lady Shiva and Black Canary. Lady Shiva looks about 2 inches taller, so I wonder how that's going to affect the fight, low-key. But we're going to see it. We're going to see if it matters or if it doesn't matter. On page 8, the story takes time to reiterate that everyone is watching for one reason or another. This isn't just any DC fight. It ain't for truth. It ain't for justice. Shit. Fuck hope. All we need right now is straight up hands. This is excellent. This is excellent. What do heroes do off their free time? Well, shit. Black Canary beats the fuck out of people. Hey, she on that time in 24/7. That's Black walking down Canary, nigga. Hey, don't fuck around with that blonde bitch, man. Fuck around and get your weave pulled out. Page 9 and 10, we see something I consider to be very important. Where the old and new Black Canary trains from time to time. We get to see the place they train. It's old, but still being used. If I had to read deeper into this, I would say the boxing ring is supposed to represent Black Canary finding comfort in the things she like and letting her into her personal space, like letting her into her world. Even though the old Black Canary, right, is already a part of that world, she still needs to come in. That's because Black Canary is a fighter. She'll fight people off, physically and emotionally. So we get to actually see her letting her in. On this page, we get to see a short skirmish, and this is a valuable lesson. Just because the food been in the fridge for a couple days doesn't mean it'll make you sick, you feel me? Just because Black Canary, the original, is old, doesn't mean she can't throw downs with the new one. Although it is a small skirmish, it really shows, hey, that is Black Canary. She was out there fighting World War II, the Yazis, alright? She's nothing to play with. The one old chick I wouldn't rob. At this point, she gets thrown on the ground, and we see Black Canary, what I consider to be an amazing panel. Her her physically laying down and looking up at the original Black Canary, asking, "Can I win?" Ooh, that's some deep shit right there. Because this is a read along, so you're supposed to be reading the original comic or have read the original comic. I wrote down my personal opinions, how I felt after reading page 4, and I put down here, I think this book is really trying to ask the question, why does Black Canary fight? I believe this because it's showing all these reasons for Black Canary to not only fight, but to win. But why do fighters fight? Why does she fight? Then she embraces her mom, closely giving her a hug. With pain in her eyes, emotional pain, we get to see where the physical pain begins. And the fight starts. I was going to say continue, but the fight starts. On page 14 and 15, we get straight hands. Woo. And we get some hits that it's not just normal commentators watching. We got some extra watchers up there in the stands. Let's see who's watching. Let's keep. Then we see who are these commentators. On page 16, we see Green Arrow with some of the members of the Justice League watching the fight at the crib. I'm kind of upset we didn't get to see Bruce Wayne. I low-key think it would be interesting, if not just to see, does he pick up new moves from this exchange? You know, new moves he can use to beat the fuck out of mentally ill people. Shit, why do you think I'm reading this? Hey, if you're out there, extra points if you can name everybody who's in this scene. By their, not superhero name, but by their actual character name. If you give me their character name, I give you some brownie points. On page 17 and 18 respectively, we see a small exchange with her mom. I believe this really shows fighting is all Black Canary knows how to do. She shuts herself from the world, and all she does is to fight. You need to fight her to get an answer. You need to fight her for her love. You need to fight her for everything, you know? And at this point of the story, I theorize that old woman Black Canary is dying from something, probably cancer. But I think what this is really trying to hint at is old Black Canary can't fight anymore. The Black Canaries are known for fighting. That is what they do. What do you do once you can't do the thing you love anymore? You just sit there and you rock. You have to live day by day. What is worse than death? Everything. Being able to see the world pass you by, being able to see your passions slowly wither away, knowing that you cannot physically keep up, I think that is a fate worse than death, low key. And that's what Black Canary's mom is experiencing. That is what Black Canary is watching. So what is Black Canary going to do to solve this? Well, let's see. Page 20 and 21, we get back to raw combat. We see Lady Shiva showboat a bit, and that makes sense. Here, I want to say this about Lady Shiva. Shiva is the custom-made fighter, and here's what I mean by this. Shiva will act however she's supposed to act to prove she's the best to any fighting combatant. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you an example. Shiva's the type of person to dress up as a pirate and fight a pirate on a pirate ship just to prove she's the better martial artist. You have no excuse. If she was a wrestler, of course she's gonna showboat. That's part of the crafts of that combat. She can adapt to the customs of that combat and interact with it like she always been there. Because she is a fighter. She is the custom fighter, if you get what I'm saying. If you guys picking up what I'm putting down, you know, comment something. If you think I'm onto something weird, comment something, you know. Let me, what y'all, 122, we see it might actually be cancer. I think this is a panel where she's bald. So, this may actually be cancer. It's actually sad to see someone going to cancer. But like I said before, is it really about the cancer? Will Black Canary's mom be satisfied even if she is cured? Because at the end of the day, what is the cure gonna do? Is it gonna make her move better? She still can't fight. She's still old. If fighting is all that you did throughout your lifetime, if fighting, you base your life around this one thing, okay, yeah, cancer took it away. But then she's gonna realize, shit, cancer didn't take it away. My old age did. That's what I'm theorizing. This is only first page. We're gonna go over all the, not first page, this is only first issue. We're gonna go over all of them over some time. In 23, we see her walking alone in the darkness. Okay, guys, the curtains are not blue. I cannot allow those goddamn curtains to be blue. So I'm gonna go into the deeper meaning. I hope you're ready for deeper meaning time. You guys are gonna hate me. I believe this could symbolize her physically distancing herself from the world. Because at the end of the day, she not only feels alone, but she feels what she has to do soon is going to have to be alone. It's either she can't win and she feels alone, and that fact that she can't win, that she's going to disappoint anybody, or she's about to do something where it's going to separate her from everybody. But let's see, then we see something sad, something depressing. We see the truth. She's getting paid to throw the fight. We see what she's fighting for. A payout. Is that what she's fighting for? A payout? What do you guys think? Comment this time tag, and tell me what do you think, why she's fighting, why she's about to throw this fight, and let's see if you're right. Snickerdoodles to the people that page 25, we see raw to raw hands. I am not a fight analyst. Do not have me sit up here. I'm not about to sit up in here and lie to you and say I'm a fight analyst. I can't even beat my homie in For Honor. All right. I just got done raging for like 2 hours about a Wukong because I'm unable to defeat him. I know this is a little bit off track, but I'm about to sit here and analyze the fights pages when I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know who could do that? What's that guy? Man, he's like the Unk of comic talk. Man, what is his name? I'm gonna put both their names because I'm thinking of two guys. So I'm gonna put both their names and in here. You should be able to see it now. On page 26, we see the me of which she's fighting for, and that is the cure to her mom. She's fighting for love. That's what Black Canary fights for. Oh, not a beautiful day goes by. We're keeping it together, it's hard. But no, for real, like that's what she's fighting. Let's see if this works out for her in the next issue. Now, I'm not gonna read the next issue right now, but when the video comes out, it comes out. So let's see, does that work in the next issue?